Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, all hell has broken loose today because something happened on ESPN that I never thought I would see, and that was these people told the bloody truth today. So let's get into it. So as you guys know, I've been saying since last year that LeBron James ruined the Lakers. I've been begging for this guy to leave the team. I've been begging. I said, please leave this team. And when I said it, oh man, you're such a LeBron hater, man. All you do is hate on LeBron. I'm like, he doesn't make the Lakers better. Oh no, man, you don't like LeBron James. You a hater. These Thundercats or whatever the hell you want to call them. Oh, yeah, LeBron. And I said it. When I got the news this son wasn't going to come back at the beginning of the season, I said, watch the team play better. Didn't I say that? And didn't I kept on saying, oh, the moment this guy comes back, he's going to ruin the team. But they took it as, oh, he's hating. He's hating because he's hating on LeBron. It was clear to see that they were a better team, and we were trotting out data that now these jokers who get paid millions and millions of dollars are beginning to find out like 5 months later. All of a sudden, they're beginning to find this information. So one of our viewers sent me over a post here from Clutch Points that I want to put up, and it says the following. We knew this, but I want to put it up again. This stat will only add more fuel to the already ongoing fire. People that say, look at this. Luka and Reeves, offensive rating 125.7, defensive rating 108.8, net rating 16.5. Fantastic. LeBron, Reeves, Luka. Offensive rating, 115. Defensive rating, 113.9. Net rating, 1.5. LeBron and Reeves. Offensive rating, 115. Defensive rating, 120.7. Net rating, minus 4.7. LeBron and Luka, 117.8. 121.4. Defensive rating. Net rating, minus 3.5. What we already knew. But something happened that floored me. I came across a segment today from Get Up where Mike Greenberg exposed Brian Windhorst on live TV by essentially forcing him to admit that the Lakers are better without LeBron James. For those of y'all who didn't hear this segment, see it, I want to play it for you now. I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to this here.
Let me go to the next stop here. We'll stay in the West. Luka Doncic had 35 points, including crazy one-legged threes, as the Lakers beat the Knicks 110-97.
And took a seat.
A game that wasn't as close as that final score would make it sound. So here are the facts. The Lakers are 9-2 when Luka and Austin Reeves play and LeBron James does not. So I guess the question, Windy, is that something or nothing?
Well, I guess in fairness, I should say that LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic have really not played that many minutes together. And they have, as they've continued to play together, the numbers have improved. But the data so far just screams what you just said. When Luka and Austin Reeves are on the court together, okay, they are a high-level team. Plus 6.1 per 100 possessions is the performance of a mid-50s win team. That is very strong. Obviously, now look at the bottom there. When LeBron and Luka are on the court together, minus 2.6. That differential is the difference between a play-in team or a team headed for the lottery and a team headed for a home court advantage seed. That just doesn't work. And when the three of them are together, it's getting better. And JJ Redick, if he was on this broadcast with us still, he would say, give me some more time. We're making improvements. But they don't have more time. Austin Reeves and LeBron James are free agents at the start of the season. The data points say they are better off with Luka and Reeves now and probably going forward.
We always say, is it something or is it nothing? And I'm going to say it's not nothing, right? That's the best way to put it because it might be a small sample size, but those numbers tell you all you need to know. There's also other numbers I'm looking at too. When the two of them, when it's just Luka and LeBron on the court together, you would think defense is the bigger issue. Their defensive rating together is the same as the team. So it's not bad and it's not terrible.
Right.
It's the same as the team. The offensive rating, which you would think with those two on the floor should skyrocket. It's not. In fact, they're a top 10 offense altogether. But when those two are on the floor, they would rank 25th in the league in offense. So the offense to me is what you're not getting, what you thought you would get to make up for the lack of defense.
Yes, and it's going to sound, and I understand why it will be interpreted that way by some, as though this is a criticism of LeBron James. It's not meant to be that at all. He is still a very high-level player. For his age, he's a ridiculously high-level player. But the fit of LeBron and Luka, which we thought might work great, and this is not necessarily anybody's fault. It just doesn't necessarily work great. And so I think the future, if this was 10 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, you build around LeBron. At this point, you're clearly going to build around Luka.
Yeah.
So it means LeBron will likely be the one who's somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what this season has been screaming in LA, is that it is time to move on from LeBron. You're always going to go with the guy under 30 instead of the guy over 40, right?
Right, of course.
So I think we all know the inevitable end game that's going to happen here in LA, and it'll be the end of LeBron in LA.
So you saw it there for yourself. They're even saying it now on ESPN. Do you know why? Because information is no longer centralized. This is the beauty of the advent of the internet and social media. In the past, these guys can control the narrative. But now that we have so many other sources reporting on the news, you can get the proper information. So these guys can't go on TV and spit in your face and tell you it's raining when you don't have the information, when now other websites and other news platforms are already giving us this information. So we know. So if they go on TV saying another thing, they would know that they would look like bloody idiots. And one of the people that has been twerking it up vigorously for LeBron for over a decade now is Brian Windhorst himself. The last time we broached this subject on First Take, Brian Windhorst had the chutzpah to say, oh, yeah, you know, and when LeBron plays by himself, the team is excellent. Please, Brian, what data are you leaning on there? When LeBron plays by himself, this team is great. Where is this data? Where is it at? Because he just had to save him one more time. Let me try my best to save this guy if I can. But now I told you already. This dude ruined the team. They were better off without him. This is why I laughed at reports from people like Dave McMenamin saying, oh, the Lakers may extend LeBron. Even Brian Windhorst. Well, you know, this summer they may extend LeBron and he could shine. He could sign a minimum contract. Brian, that ain't even a problem, my boy. It's not even about the money anymore. You could pay him $5 to play. The problem is, regardless of whatever you pay him, you're going to be playing him starter minutes. That's problem number one. What other sport franchise would play a 40-year-old plus player outside of football, or let's say a basketball franchise, play a 40-year-old and give him starter minutes when he's doing a thing on the court? This is the problem. We all know that this guy's minutes should be relegated to about 15 a game. But they don't want to do that. They want to continuously play him 30 minutes while he goes up there and stinks up just throwing stink bombs. Every quarter, he throws one. Every quarter, he's throwing one. Just throwing them. And now, Windhorst and these guys are being exposed because they're the ones that have been covering for this guy. But the jig is up. You can't twerk any longer. The honey ran out.